Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a good ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Foden, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Now there's a... Torres! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball. That is... Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. Manchester genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a
big chance! And that's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Deftly away. And it's Makalele. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Delivers with whip. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Drogba. McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden.
2 added minutes has
Now
been
Timber.
indicated.
Foden. Owen. Drogba. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Look at the decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Tries a shot! Off the post! Goal! Manchester United! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Fernando Torres, played out to the left flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Ligt does well not to be outdone there. Spread out to the left. Jordan Henderson. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Foden really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Manchester really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Brilliantly cut out. And he welcomes it in.
McAllister really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's made its way to him. Tries to pass it through. Bernardo Silva! All hands on deck for this one.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Fernando Torres. Number 17, El Hadj Diouf. Number 20, Phil Foden.
Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear.
Number 12, Tengler.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Number 10, Erling Haaland. Number 22.
And the assistant referee has his flag
Number
raised
8,
for offside.
Gerrard. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Substitutions taking place. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Van Dijk. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Haaland. That is good strength. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Palmer. And here's Haaland, and he's running through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saka.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, it's come loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Haaland. No, he refuses to take the bait. And it's Shevchenko. He's found a way through. Well, that is one way to... So just 15 minutes still to come. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes for someone to do something. And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Oh, well measured. And they've got rid. Nicked it back promptly. Haaland gets flagged offside. Gerrard. Van Dijk. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Man,
Goes for a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked up...
And the finish! There's a goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve.
So there you have it, penalties. Manchester United take this the distance.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. Giroud to get things going. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Drogba is the next to run the gauntlet. That's a brilliant read.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Palmer is the man who's second in line.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
Haaland is second man up. Just strokes it in, saw the keeper moving. A swift riposte. Haaland is third in line. That's a good penalty.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Owen is the third man to step forward. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Of course. Will that prove decisive?
A great position now, but still work to be done. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So it is all down to him now. No pressure. Oh, he saved it! Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Saved! And that will be that! Manchester United can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. No way through. And here's Berbatov. And he's got away from him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Kadiolu running with the ball. That's a good ball. And the pass is intercepted. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now it's Berbatov. Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Owen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. It's a threatening ball. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. 1-0, just one winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Makaleli. Spread it left. Foden. Quality ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. There could be trouble here. Pass is just off target. Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Foden. That pass has been well intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the through ball. Van Dijk. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So right back into the action. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Delivers the ball. Getting up there! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must... Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. Foden, he's through on goal here. Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a good foray he's making. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's gone for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And it's Fernando Torres. Henderson does well not to be outdone there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for options for movement. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Torres. Caicedo.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to belt it away. Picked out brilliantly. He's free, he has... And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now he's running, and he shoots! And he's following up! And he hits the net! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them up.
He's having a shot! Well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. Perfect. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 13, Owen.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 15.
Manchester United conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes?
Number 18,
And here's Haaland. He's on it. Can he get away?
Substitution.
Timber has it out wide and in space. Oh, good effort! Gerrard gets flagged offside. This is a promising build-up. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Cout. Manchester United needed that. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank? Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Haaland really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Shevchenko.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Palmer. Shot, surely! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
There will be
Well,
1
how's
minute
that
added
for a
time.
class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that.
And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours.
Hello everybody, and
So
this
what do
is
you
a
take
quick
away from
reminder
it
to
all,
let
Jim?
you know that
Well,
you'll
it's
be
pretty
able to
clear
catch
that there was a
today's
solid
match.
game.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of
everybody,
obligation
and welcome to
right
today's
from the
match.
start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Jordan Henderson has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. It's a good run down the right. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. It looks a good ball through. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Kaut. Saliba. He has found the way through. Adams robs him of possession. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Drogba.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Bergkamp unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. De Bruyne. Matheus Cunha. Gerrard. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Matheus Cunha. Now Saliba. Now that looks a decent ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stones. Timber. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Foden. And this is Torres, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement, came up against... He's gone for goal!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Gerrard, and it's Kaut. Here's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha, Kaut. Threads one in. Jupe. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Shot a goal! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Great vision. Foden. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Matheus Cunha, and here's Kuyt.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Matheus Cunha. And it's Kadiolu. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's beaten the last man. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Nice bit of trickery. No outsmarting him this time. Makaleli. Gerrard. And he's picked out the run. And this is Kuyt. Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. Back to within 1. Interesting. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Torres in with the challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Kadiolu. Oh, perfectly measured that. And a shot! Oh, he's done it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Ma 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So, a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Substitution.
Into extra time we go. Manchester United conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? And this is Giroud. Now it's Haaland. Van Dijk goes sliding in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland.
Such good technique.
He might... Can he finish? And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Rodri. Gabriel. What a throw in. Makaleli. Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him. It's Gerrard! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter.
So that was it, the first period of extra time. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a threatening ball. They want to be quick to recover this. Palmer. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Wilshere does really well to win the ball there. Gerrard.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
You